Sometimes, when I make a great effort, I can remember her scent, the sweetness of her breath. Serena.
Okay, hello everybody, good day to you, I'm Meltdown and today I'll be playing the point-and-click horror game Serena. It's meant to be a very story-driven game, so I hope it's going to be interesting. Don't know how scary a point-and-click
right
really
there.
is.
Maybe I could have another look.
Yeah, sure. Why is her face rubbed out? Why can't I see her face?
Serena? Why can't I see you more clearly?
That's a good question.
Why can't I even remember?
What? You don't remember her?
This was taken on that crisp winter night at our mutual friend's hunting lodge. We came back indoors, laughing, giddy as teenagers.
Yeah. So, you do not look like a teenager. You look like a 30-plus-year-old man.
It was truly like an enchanted time, like we were in a magic circle where no sorrow or pain could touch us.
Okay.
My love, we don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important.
Where you can't see her face.
The
At
guy
all.
who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera. It was a different world back then.
So, the guy was good at taking smudged photos. Oh, that is much more clear. You can actually make her out much better like that. Like, why is it so different when you zoom in? Okay.
The furniture came with the cabin. Considering how off the beaten path this place is, that helped make up our mind.
That actually she looks quite pretty, but she doesn't look pretty when you zoom in.
Serena enjoyed spice in our life. I preferred it more bland. We were so different on some points.
You always put too much salt in, dear. Think about your pressure.
So you remember her voice, but not her face? That is a bit weird.
She always worried about my diet. I used to think she did it to annoy me, but now...
Now you've got some health problems?
Would you pass me the pepper? You know, you should use it too. It's good for the pressure.
High blood
I
pressure.
can't help these random associations. It's always been that way. I look at a pepper shaker and think of a Beatles song.
What?
It's just a pepper shaker, really. We got this set from that clearance sale, however long ago that was, yet we never needed to refill it.
Okay.
Yep, guilty as charged. I love salt. It emphasizes the taste a lot, and those crispy snacks. I didn't notice this before. It reads, "Contents imported from Ceylon." How old is this stuff?
Doesn't it have an expiry
It's
date?
just a pepper shaker, really.
Okay.
It's not the healthier type, just regular table salt. I always planned to switch to mineral or sea salt, but then I always ended up buying the regular stuff. Doctors, they always overreact. I must be even more exhausted than I realize. Here I am staring at a salt shaker, my thoughts a million miles away.
Okay, I get the hint.
Sometimes she would brush her leg against mine under the table when we were eating. A curious, sensual thrill. The table is worn but sturdy, just like our relationship was. Or is. I just don't know anymore. Our dining table. Quite modest, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I could tell plenty of stories about this table. To be honest, I'm surprised it's still in one piece.
You have
The
stories.
dining table was well worn even when we acquired the cabin. You could tell from its appearance that it had been the centerpiece of many happy occasions, and there were many more to come.
Happy. Very, very happy. Okay. Do I have to go through all these books?
So much wisdom and happiness in this bookcase. My life would have been much poorer without all this. The smell of old books is intoxicating. What happens to wood pulp as it ages gives it that distinctive vanilla smell.
Really?
I loved it when we took down one of my favorites and curled up on the bed to read together as the wind howled outside on cold winter nights. Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too. A lot of rarities and special editions here. I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I? No, of course not. Sharing meals with a good red wine was one of the great pleasures in our relationship, especially in the intimacy of this cabin.
This cabin does not seem very intimate.
I should probably eat. Can't remember the last time I ate, yet I don't feel hungry. I have more pressing things on my mind right now than culinary exploits.
I'd call that culinary. I could be pronouncing it wrong.
So many afternoons spent in this armchair.
Come sit with me. I want to talk. And cuddle.
What did we talk about? Damn this fallible memory of mine.
Yeah, very
The
bad.
most comfortable spot in the cabin, well, along with the bed, of course.
And it's intimacy. Okay.
I can imagine her cuddling up to me even now, putting her hand under my shirt. Of course, we made love here, too. There was no place in the cabin we didn't before things deteriorated.
Are you telling me I am looking at a very dirty place? Do you clean it?
This one wobbles. I always meant to do something about that, but somehow never got around to it.
Do you clean your windows? What the hell? Doesn't look too great. Kinda scary.
This window never got much attention. Then again, the view isn't nearly as spectacular. Priorities, right? I guess it's covered with grease and grime from cooking, mostly. There's probably nothing out there that I want to see, anyway. All the stuff I care about is inside. Well, except for Serena.
Why won't you go outside
I
then?
can make out nothing through this window.
Yeah, maybe if you cleaned it you could.
There was a time, long ago, that all this disrepair felt oddly homey.
Yeah, are those like little girls? This feels like the cabin in the woods, except the middle one's a bit older than she was in the movie, I believe. No, it was Mama. I mean Mama, that movie. That's what it feels like. 3 kids. If this is the cabin, I am gonna cry. True friends stand by each other through any adversity. Wait, can I actually go outside? I don't know what is outside. Hold on. Let's explore the inside a little more. Oh, that is creaky. I would hate going here during the
I
night.
still can't understand. Even the features of her face feel hazy and distant, like remnants of a broken dream.
Okay.
Our refuge from the world. A place of warmth and passion.
You like to talk about passion and intimacy, don't you?
Sometimes we joked we needed to be so far out in the woods because that's how our sex life was. Far out.
I knew you were talking too much about sex. Damn. What ages is this game for?
Quite a large armoire for our admittedly Spartan needs. She uses most of it.
She's not here.
We all have our skeletons in the closet, but not Serena. She was perfect.
That's why she left you, or is gone.
I'm
Either
not
way.
sure why, but I don't feel like opening it. The sole thought of it drains what little energy I have left in me.
You could at least have some memories of her with that. That would be very nice, you know?
Maybe later. There's nothing of interest inside the closet anyway.
Maybe her belongings, some mementos or something?
She used to keep magazines, paperback novels, usual stuff on these nightstands when we were staying here.
Oh, we opened something.
She is fairly religious. Not me. I'm the cold and cynical bastard. But I don't remember that ever being an issue between us. She always thought our relationship was a blessing. God, how I miss her. No longer the cynical asshole, I guess.
Yup, she changed you.
She adored all things of nature. I remember her long walks out in the woods. Curiously, we never brought many plants inside the cabin. We were surrounded by so many outside, I guess we were saturated by them. At least I was. Maybe I should have let her bring some plants inside. She liked them a lot.
She has one. Has she either hid it from you or something? Let's go a little back. Is there anything else?
Her faith came as a surprise to me.
Okay.
She was never prudish about sex, so I just didn't expect it. I guess people simply aren't that predictable.
Well, sex is okay as long as you love each other and are married. I don't know if you're married, though. I wonder. What the? Did not sound nice.
The furniture came with the cabin, but the bedclothes we brought with us. A place like this needs some luxury, but without her...
This does not look luxurious. There are many better bed sheets out there. Nope, you can't see out of any window.
It's a beautiful day, though there's an unnatural calm surrounding the area. I've always loved the hazy afternoon shades of this place.
Well, I'm pretty sure they're hazy because of the dirt.
It's deep into summer, so there's a few hours left until it gets dark.
How do you know that? Where's your clock? You have a dream catcher, which I would say is more of a nightmare catcher because it's meant to stop them, right? Capture them out of your mind, because that works.
There's a strand of blonde hair in the comb.
Yeah, it's the only thing
Hers.
you remember.
I used it too, when shaving. There's only an outhouse, and for some reason, whoever erected the rickety thing didn't think to include wall-to-wall mirrors, so this came in handy.
Erected. You like using those sexual puns.
Yes, blonde hair like sun rays. I'm remembering.
You mean the sun rays you can't even see out the window? Great.
Should I dust for fingerprints? I might if I were in a detective story.
She could have been kidnapped.
After all these years, it permanently smells of her and her perfume.
Okay.
The last thing I need now is to see myself in the mirror. I must look awful. What's wrong with my memory? Did I have a stroke?
Well, with no one to save you, I doubt it. You'd be dead. No offense. What's in here?
They prevent my blood pressure from skyrocketing. Doctor's orders. And Serena's. I'm generally not fond of taking medication. I find it hard to believe ingesting a few chemicals will do me much good in the long run.
These are the magazines you spoke of?
Don't forget your pill, hun. I know you'd rather not, but you know it's for the best.
Okay. Just look up and you got a big mirror right there.
Comme une évidence. Serena's favorite perfume.
I'm sure you can see yourself in that mirror. Are you, like, perfectly avoiding looking at it?
I've always told Serena that she doesn't need to wear perfume. Her presence is magical enough already.
Hey, you only remember the perfume anyway.
It smells so elegant. There's violet leaf and silk tree blossom, I think. This perfume is perfect for Serena. Why didn't I ever notice?
Because you told her not to
We
wear
were
it.
happy for a long time. At least, I think we were. But as time passed, we fought about every little thing, even this.
This was meant to be a short game. I don't know how long I'm gonna take. So let's stop it here. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.